Requiem is, of course, one of the most outstanding works of the 20th century, one of the great choral masterpieces. And although it's related and indebted to previous settings of the Requiem, I can hear Mozart, I can hear Berlioz, I can hear Verdi, and many other composers in Britain's music. It is, of course, a unique work, because as well as setting the traditional Catholic liturgical texts, Britten interpolates a whole series of poetry by Wilfred Owen from the First World War, which is why, of course, it is the War Requiem.
Britten always chose very carefully which words he would set, and with Wilfred Owen, apart from the Latin Mass, but with Wilfred Owen, of course, he spent a long time mulling them. And in our rehearsals, me and Paul alone, before we had the joy of all of the rest of the crew, we spent a lot of time really unlocking what the poems meant for us.
In these extraordinary moments of great liturgical music, which are sung by the full choir and orchestra, which are as grand and as spectacular as any of the settings of any Requiem Mass, and the Day of Judgment and all the things that one knows from the Requiem, are these incredibly delicate pieces for chamber orchestra and the tenors and bass, the tenor and the bass soloists, who represent the soldiers in effect, which are highly critical of religion and obviously critical more than anything else about war as a means of resolving problems.
Britain's chosen the really very, very best of the best, I think. I think for its plain-speaking emotional transmission, Move Him into the Sun, juxtaposed with the Lacrimosa from the Latin Mass, is one of the high points for me of the piece. But in terms of the whole picture of Owen's time in the war, and the fact that he was killed in the last week before the armistice, Strange Meeting, the very last true poem that Britten sets. It seemed that out of battle I escaped down some profound, dull tunnel. And then, of course, another character comes in, a strange person down in this quiet place, which, of course, is the other world, the underworld. And it turns out that character is a soldier from the other side, and in fact the soldier that the first character had killed. And I think the imagery in that of the pitiable waste and loss, and also the beauty that lived in the people who we imagine with bayonets and blood and mud. There was great poetry in them all, even if they weren't necessarily poets themselves.